infantrymen with the famous.
Wait, hold up. You're telling me that USA, they are others. They're 250 years. All right, guys, welcome back again. So today we're going to be diving into Russia versus the USA military parade comparison 2025, marching with pride. You know, this have always been popping up on my FYP, so I just want to check it out.
I cannot imagine because these two what are like
Yeah,
one power.
they're like, you know, so and I really wanted to check it out because I've not really seen the latest march parade from the both countries.
And I think this is my first time seeing
Russia, exactly. That's actually what I wanted to say. This is the first time I'm checking out anything. I think this is the first time we're checking out anything Russia related. Wow.
All right.
All right, let's
That's
dive
what the
right into
military
it.
is like because it's one of their biggest weapon.
So-
What would I say?
Strength, one of their biggest
Okay, one
strengths.
of their biggest
All right, let's dive in.
Батальонно!
Wow.
What the?
На одного линейного дистанции.
That's the 80th anniversary of the great victory. Which victory are they talking
I
about?
think it was Russia.
Первый батальон прямо.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Остальные направо.
Their legs, the strength.
На плечо.
Okay, if you're
Yeah.
talking, you just you make.
I think when you get to that white stuff, you stop.
and your legs.
Равнение направо.
What? That's some flexibility there.
Is that not going to break their leg? Like, they're stretching it out like to the
Шагом
biggest maximum.
марш.
I'm not seeing the film. Wow, that was the USA. You saw it. 50th anniversary.
of the US.
Wait, hold up.
Here you see something like this of the Navy of the US. I think it was Navy we saw.
You're telling me that USA, they are others. They're 250 years. Like, that's old. Wait, is there any country that's older than the USA currently? I don't know.
Obviously, now talking about the Great Britain, there are a lot of countries older than them. But like saying the wow, even okay,
Russia is just 80 years.
80.
Do you? Oh God, I don't know why this is.
That's
freaking
a
me
long
out.
time. That's
This
a
is
long
freaking me
time.
out like 200. Like, let's put it into perspective, right?
2 centuries.
Is that 2 centuries or more than?
100, 2 centuries and 50 decades.
Like-
I don't know what to say.
Do you know how many? Like, I would have come to this one like 4 times, I mean 3 times, and you know, to actually make up for that year.
Let's go.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is cool.
На Красной площади воспитанники Московского
Marching
военного
across Red Square
училища имени
are the cadets of the Moscow Military Music College, named after Lieutenant General Valery Khalilov. In 1940, young musicians were first entrusted with the honor of opening the military parade on Red Square. For 85 years, their drumming has set the rhythm and pace of the parade formations.
Big US.
Yeah.
There's just something calm about
There is something I'm noticing, and I don't know. This is not the first US military parade we have seen, right?
You know, we've seen. I think
We've seen one before, right?
We've seen different. But what I'm
They are
not.
not this calm.
No. Like we've seen it. It looks like okay, this is how it should be. But in side with the Russians and seeing their strength, that's how we feel like okay, these people are doing this thing with their strength, and these other persons are
Calm and collected.
yeah, and
Okay,
everything.
okay.
Russians as well are collected, but you know, there's this show of strength.
Because I was really expecting the. Oh!
Like, imagine. Those people were moving with their legs like, pop, pop. I don't imagine. Looks like they're
Со знаменитыми
Marching in formation are infantrymen with the famous Mosin rifles. The bloody burden of the war lay
Wait, let's look at something. Let's look at something. I don't know what you were laughing at actually, but I was laughing at the fact that that knife, that gun they were holding, was so close to the other soldier's neck.
like it's showing the transitioning is crazy because the Russian people just saw like I was literally sorry the US I was literally thinking they are working.
Yeah.
They come to Russia like oh my gosh.
I think the reason why they did that, right? The reason why they're matching that way, the reason why the people in front will match better is, you know, if you slow down, that point.
Yes, and nobody's telling you sorry.
I'm sorry, it's not.
God.
This is nice though.
But who actually put this video side by side? It's crazy. I was expecting to see the US or the Russian and Delia on, but seeing it, oh my god.
the heaviest on the infantrymen's shoulders. They emerged victorious with honor.
На брусчатке Красной площади летчики
Marching on the cobblestones of Red Square are wartime military pilots. In fierce aerial combat, they won air superiority and shattered the myth about the invincibility of Nazi aces.
Established back in 1784, the unit was dubbed the Old Guard by Major General Winfield Scott during a victory parade in Mexico City after the Mexican War. It is the U.S. Army's official ceremonial unit and presidential escort, conducting year-round tactical training to ensure the highest standards and utmost discipline of its soldiers.
Is the Presidential Regiment's honored cavalry escort. It is part of the Moscow Kremlin Commandant Service, which itself belongs to the Federal Guard Service of the Russian Federation. Cavalry formations took part in all the major battles of the war, liberating Vienna, Berlin, and Prague.
And through more than 500 performances each year, both at home and around the world too. The Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps, everybody.
Enjoying the fine American dress. Yeah, the fun.
And now, from high above, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 250.
In the sky, we see the Kubinka Diamond Formation performed by the renowned aerobatic teams, Russian Knights and Sweeps, flying Su-30 and MiG-29 fighter jets. Leading the group is Colonel Andrei Alexeyev.
Looks like a bird.
Yeah.
По традиции замыкают парадный строй.
As the tradition goes, the parade formation is concluded by 6 Su-25 attack aircraft, painting the skies above the capital in the colors of the national flag of the Russian Federation. Leading the formation is Lieutenant Colonel Vladimir Mordasov.
I'll tell you, they can't hear you, but they sure can see you. You can give them a great big wave, ladies and gentlemen. The Golden Knights, the finest parachuting team in the world.
Wait, where was the plane they fell from? Or they jumped from, sorry.
I can't tell you they're spelling USA up there.
These guys are literally gliding on the parachute.
They're trying to spell USA. Can you see that? How is this possible? I thought parachute
In
is
achieving
so straight.
strategic goals,
I'm even shocked.
in achieving goals in the name of Russia,
I was in shock.
its magnificence and well-being. Glory to the winning people. Congratulations on a great victory day.
Oh, that thing they're firing is blank. That can't be blank because
Congratulations to everybody. We love our country. We've never done better. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the Army, and God bless America. And now I'd like to ask our great First Lady to join me at the podium. Thank you very much, everybody.
I listen to his voice. Yeah, I've never listened from Swahili. Wow.
Mr. President, on behalf of the United States Army, the Army Golden Knights, I would like to present to you this flag, which was flown over our nation's capital in free fall during the Army's 250th birthday celebration.
I'm not even being secret at the wedding. Like, I was thinking she was like.
In comparison with both, I don't even know what to think about both. Obviously, I know what to think about the both military. I would say one is fierce and the other is like you touch and you get burnt. Like they look quiet and
Yeah, but honestly
fierce.
speaking, I was not really. I don't want to sound biased, so I'm not going to be biased right now. So, you all know my burning love for the USA. There is no doubt about that. But to be frank, I was expecting more.
like energy.
Like more. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be frank right now. I was expecting to see myself raise from this chair and fall down and be like, "I told you so." So honestly, I don't know if I'm sad. I don't know if I'm disappointed, but I know that I love the military so much. So regardless of whatever they do, I love their efforts.
It's the magic for me.
So-
The magic felt like you're just I was like,
Yeah.
what's happening? And then comes the Russians like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think,
You guys, I have been bragging about the might of the USA to like every single soul that can hear me.
whoever did this video,
So please,
you have an agenda.
yeah, I feel like there
There's an agenda somewhere.
So I don't want to sound biased, but if I'm going to be frank,
it's just
right,
observation
the
from
energy,
the
the more
actions.
energy was coming from the Russian military.
Military.
Let's be frank. This is not clickbait. This is just the truth.
What it is.
You understand?
What it is from the video.
And
You're talking
from
based on the
based
video.
I was not there presently.
Based on
I've
the
not actually
video.
watched the full. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna go and watch the full video. Let it not be like maybe the guy brought some clips.
Yeah, and just
Maybe the dull moments and So I'm gonna watch the full video and then I can be a better
judge of
judge.
it.
So thank you for sticking around to this part, and I say kudos to the both the Russian army and the US army.
It's
It's not
being
easy.
part of any
You
of them.
understand? Regardless of anything, regardless of race, gender, and country, I feel like we are all human beings, and I
appreciate them
I appreciate every one of
equally.
them. I have a love for the military, like undeniable love, because I know the sacrifices each and every one of you make,
All the
especially your families. You protect the borderline, you protect the nation on the expense of yourself. So to every single one of you, my sincere gratitude. Thank you for your service to your nation. We love you all. And thank you for sticking around to this part. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. This video is in honor of all military all over the world. Sorry for that. So see you guys on our next one. For now, remember, let's stand. Bye.